this is focused around accommodation. As Mr. Baker said, this is about helping vulnerable people, either with autism or when they leave the care system, because when somebody leaves the care system, they shouldn't just have the ties cut at 18 and say, there you go, because you've then got to find your way in society. You've had a mechanism looking after you prior. You've then got to find jobs, and you've got to find education, as I've said. So this whole remit is about what steps we actually need to put in place to make that possible. Chris Robershaw made a fantastic contribution, and he actually said this will take across government working together, and I absolutely believe that, because we're going to need the help of social care with regard to putting accommodation and benefits or payments in place. We're going to need the support of education to make sure that people can get those qualifications and education. And I genuinely believe that every single citizen of this island should have the opportunities and the mechanisms in place to reach their potential. Now, their potential may be, whatever they feel, just to get a job, a nice job that enables them to buy the keys to the home, or just have a level of income that they feel comfortable with. And sometimes the island sometimes misses out, and I've said this so many times since being elected in 2016. I've felt that some of these further education courses have been reduced, and the mechanism's not there that what was there when I was looking for these courses myself and the support I had. So I need to turn that around to make sure those systems are back in place.
Somebody said to me on Wednesday lunchtime, and I reflected on it and thought, yeah, actually there's a point there. Your experience explains some of the areas you question a lot. Housing, for example.
Yeah. I think I've always been very passionate. I will always listen to somebody, and don't get me wrong. I mean, I when somebody rings me, I do examine it very carefully to make sure that it's genuine. And if it's genuine, I'll do everything in my power to make sure that person is listened to. That element of support is there, and I'm proud of that. And I'll really keep pushing until they get the answers they need. And it is probably come from a background, and I'm proud, as I've said, that I think it is, as elected members, a lot of it comes down to your own experience, your own life's journey. And I say my life's journey has been incredibly difficult at times, and I say some of that is of my own making. I'm happy to say that I've made serious mistakes in my own life over the last 48 years, but I'm very comfortable where I am now. I feel very proud that I've been able to lift myself out of that, but I couldn't do it without the support of many, many people along the way, and having the systems in place to give me the opportunity to actually to reach the level of actually representing the island in the Tynwald Court in the House of Keys.